In the last video we created a free repeatserver.com account and we looked at editing the default news feed and displaying that in both Repeat Signage and on a website. In this video we're going to look at users, so you can actually add users to the system and give them roles against particular RSS feeds if you've got multiple ones. So I'm going to click on login. I'm just going to put my password, it's remembered my email address, so login. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on add edit users, or you can go to admin and manage users from there. So that's our first user which was signed up, Joe Blogs, and he's the administrator. So I'm going to click on add new user, and this time I'm going to create a user called Sue Blogs, username Sue, and an email address. This is not validated at all, so suebloggs@repeatsoftware.com. Stick in an email address, a password. Now optional, I can put in a department and a site and location, and it's the access level we're more interested in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Sue access to edit RSS feeds but not to publish them. We saw in the previous video that you can actually go in and add news items and make changes, but until you publish it doesn't actually change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Sue edit these, but I'm going to reserve the right to actually publish them just for myself. So I'm going to change that to edit. Documents access, I'm just going to put all of these at read only, so Sue can see what's going on, but she can't actually change anything on those side of things. We're not giving her administrator rights or primary administrator, so I'm just going to click and save that. So now I have a brand new user called Sue Blogs. So let's log in as Sue. So I'm just going to open another browser window, go to repeatserver.com, click on the login option, and this time I'm going to put Sue.blogs, stick in Sue's password, let's scroll down a little bit and log in. Now if I go to RSS feeds, Sue can see both of these and she can actually edit both of these news feeds. So she can go in and she can add news items and delete news items, etc. But she's got no option to publish, so she can't actually make this live at all because she's got no publish rights. Now you see, we've actually got two news feeds on here, college news and main news. I'm just going to log out as Sue again and go back to my original login. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change things so that Sue can access the repeat software news but not the college news. So I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just logging Sue out. I'm going to swap back to one of these browser windows and find my original one. Right, so I'm back in as the administrator, Joe Blogs, and I'm going to go to RSS feeds. Oh, that's because I've got two browser windows open, so let's just log back in. So it was repeat.training, my password. Okay, we're back in as administrator. So RSS feed list. Now this college news, I'm going to get rid of Sue's access altogether. So I'm going to click on edit and you'll see there's an access level tab. And it shows you all the users on the system. So Joe is who I'm logged in as administrator. I'm just going to go to Sue's record and I'm going to basically take the ticks out of all Sue's line. So Sue can't view it, she can't edit it, she can't delete it, and she can't publish it. And I'm going to click on update. Okay, so I've got both of these news feeds. Now what I'm going to do is log out and log back in as Sue, and then you should see that Sue has got no access to college news whatsoever. She can't even see it, but then she's still got the edit access that we've left for the main news feed. So I'm going to log out of there, log back in. So I'm going back in as Sue.blogs. Right, so we're back to our RSS feeds, and now Sue can only see that, so she can't see the other news feed that's on the account at all. Because she's got no delete or publish access, all she can do is to go in and create create news items or remove news items. So that just gives you a really quick overview of how to add extra users and how to allocate them access levels. Now, there's not just RSS feeds within Repeat Signage. We've got things like files and all these things like text blocks and text labels, which we'll cover in later videos. But the access level system is exactly the same for them. So you create basically a brand new user, and then you can specify exactly what you do within the repeatserver.com account.